Hi, I'm Jackie Bender with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. The Ryder Cup teed off this morning, beginning 3 days of intense competition and putting Illinois front and center on the world stage for the weekend. Danny Ecker has been in Medina all weekend and joins us now via Skype. Danny, what have some of the highlights been so far?
Well, it's been a busy week out here. The size of the crowds have been remarkable. It's really unlike any other golf tournaments. A lot of excitement around some of the celebrities here. Justin Timberlake, Bill Murray. The first tee this morning was really more like a World Cup match. There was some chanting from both sides, and then the corporate presence has really been impressive. 76 chalets on the grounds here. About a quarter of all the spectators are here through some sort of hospitality. And there are a lot of Chicago companies represented, Northern Trust, CME Group, Jones Lang LaSalle, Dow Chemical, Accretive Health's here, just to name a few. There's a lot more. It's been a busy week and the tournament just started.
And this is obviously a huge economic boost for the local hotels, vendors, and surrounding businesses. And you wrote in your blog about the merchandise mania that's happening. Tell me about the economic impact.
The merchandise is really just the start of it. Hotels around here have been sold out for months. Especially in the suburbs. Some of the room rates have been $40 above average. I've spoken to a lot of visitors who've been here since last weekend. They played a lot of golf at some of the area courses, so there's been an impact there. The DePage Airport actually is expected to triple the amount of fuel that it sells. That's their main source of revenue. Most of the players and coaches and their families fly in through there. And then from a food standpoint, you got Levy restaurants handling the concessions here. Also, one of their new hotspots, Bar Toma, which is just off Michigan Avenue. They have a mini version of the restaurant here, and it's right behind the first tee box. It's a prime location, so they're doing some good business and getting some good exposure, even among the local crowd.
And there are a lot of European fans visiting for the weekend. What have their impressions been?
Yeah, I went to an event last night at the Field Museum. It was a fundraiser and sort of unofficial pep rally. I spoke to a lot of folks from around the UK about what comes to mind when they think of Chicago, and really the most popular answer was actually Al Capone. And you had some people saying it's just a tough, hardworking city. Some people said Michael Jordan comes to mind. But overall, the feedback was really positive. A lot of people praising how clean the city is, many remarking on the beauty of the skyline, the lake. I actually just spoke this morning with a couple British travel writers who actually choose Chicago, flew them in for the week. They say Chicago is getting a lot of good publicity in the UK when it comes to as a U.S. destination, especially compared to New York. And the only thing I've really heard any complaints about is the traffic. Some of the Brits saying they're waiting on too many queues, but some of that might be Ryder Cup related anyway.
Thanks, Danny.
Thanks.